Iowa, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're feeling lucky, and I know that I am, because it's such an honor to fight on your behalf in Congress. This past week, we had some pretty major wins that I'm excited to share with you. First, my bipartisan bill to address the rural housing shortage was signed into law, a massive win. Second, we voted to protect our children from China's undue influence. And finally, I introduced bipartisan legislation in Des Moines to help protect Iowans from lead pipe poisoning. It was a busy week, so I'll be brief, and let's get started. First, our country is suffering from an affordable housing crisis, particularly in our rural areas. That's why in February, I introduced the bipartisan Promote Affordable Rural Housing Act to modernize a USDA program that provides loans for governments and local nonprofits so they can build rental housing for low and moderate income families. This is critical to incentivizing new construction and bolstering affordable housing options across Iowa. I'm so excited to share with you that the president signed my bill into law this week. We need to address the housing crisis, and this new law is a huge step forward in achieving that mission. Second, as a counterintelligence officer that's operated against China for years, I've seen firsthand how the Chinese Communist Party exploits data and manipulates young minds. This week, I voted for legislation to ban the Chinese Communist Party's influence on America's young people. You've probably heard a thing or two about this bill. As we've seen from social media posts and heard from phone calls to our office, TikTok's Chinese owners are using their grip on our nation's young people to instill fear by sharing misleading information and taking information operations against this bipartisan bill. So I want to be clear. This is not a ban on TikTok or the content on it. It is only a ban of the Chinese Communist Party manipulating young Americans. Finally, removing lead-lined water pipes is essential to safeguarding our communities and the families from irreversible damage caused by toxic lead exposure. In Iowa, there are around 160,000 water service lines that have lead in them. Even though water leaving a treatment facility doesn't have lead in it, sometimes water travels through those lead pipes and it gets contaminated. Lead can cause serious health issues, particularly in children. So it's critical that we replace those pipes to keep all Iowans safe. After meeting with local stakeholders like the Des Moines Water Works, I introduced the bipartisan Safe Water for Disadvantaged Communities Act to make funding available to help underprivileged areas make necessary lead pipe replacements and help keep all of our Iowa communities safe. Thank you, Iowa. If there's anything I can do or my office can help you with, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach us on 515-400-8180. I hope to see you all around soon, and happy St. Patrick's Day.